Hi my crafty friends, it's Beverly here over at Crafting Chaos, and today I've got a new tool to try. I mainly use my Cutterpillar Pro for my cutting, but when I saw this on Create and Craft and the thought of having the different edges at my disposal, which I might not use very often, but I think I only paid about £12 for it because I used some of my reward points, and I liked the idea of being able to just score, cut or use a different edge. So I'm not expecting to use this as my main trimmer, but I think it could work well in addition to what I've already got. It is quite large. It's actually bigger than I anticipated it being, but I can just about get it on my desk. The arms fold out and seem to lock into position, and they have edges down them that you could use to tear, which is another option. And when you open it out, the actual measuring surface that it could cut is actually quite big. So if I bring in an A4 piece of paper, you can see that I could easily go to an A3, probably bigger. And it works, I believe. I'm just going to close the arms in for now because I'm not going to use that just now. You rotate to the different ones that you've got, and it shows you an embossed picture on the things that you pull out. I don't really know what you call them. You just pull them out and that's the one you've used. And again, it clicks back in, so you'll pull it out like so, and then when you've finished it clicks back in, and then you can turn it, and you can turn it either way. So if you were wanting that one, you'd go that way because it's nearer, and it saves you having to go all the way around if it only went one way. So that's a good feature. Like I say, I'm not sure how big of a piece of paper it would cut, but definitely up to an A3 and possibly even bigger. I've just brought in a couple of sheets of this paper, which is out of a magazine, so that's like the equivalent of A3. And you can see, even just on the one arm, without both being extended, I can get that in. Now, I'm going to have a try. No, I don't think this clicks up. You have to slide it under. I would think I'd have preferred it if you could have picked it up that way. Now, I'm not sure how accurate you could be if I wanted to cut just on that line. Like if I was doing that on my Cutterpillar Pro, I could use the light and I'd be able to get it spot on that line. But if I lined it up to, say, a certain dimension, we could see how well it deals with that. So like if we set it to 5 inches here, so assuming that if this is all level, then that should be 5 inches. And if I use a kind of I might try the perforating blade. Where is it? It's difficult to see from this angle. Let's have a look. I'm just not quite round far enough, so turn it round to the, I think that's the perforating one. We'll see what it's like at perforating. So like I've got that loaded in at 5. And like I say, I'm not intending to use this as my main trimmer. It's just for when I want that decorative edge, or if I wanted to do perforated. Now you can see it has perforated that quite well. Oh, that's brilliant. I have to say that I'm quite impressed with that. And I didn't have to put much force on it at all. And it's done the perforation. Now I don't know how true the measurement is. Let me get my ruler because I did it 5 inches, so hopefully it's definitely 5 inches there, and it seems to be 5 inches there, so it seems fairly accurate as well. So let's try the one. So I'll put that one to the home. I'm going to try one of the decal type edges now. Which one should we try? That one. Move it round to one of these decal type edges. And I'll try doing I think these are actually, let me just see, I think they're 1/2 inch marks. It seems to have centimetres at the bottom here. Oh, that's an interesting thing. It's got inches going across at the top here, but at the bottom here, it's got centimetres. So if you wanted to do just like something centimetres, you could. And then these divisions here are also inches. So, and then they split where the score, if you will, at 1/2 inches. So you could actually do it to, say, a 5 centimetre piece and line it right up with that. Pull the, get used to pulling these out, because it's actually easy just to push them along from the top. I'm trying to do it where it's thingy, but I think that's more to push it back into place. So just pushing down, and yeah, seems to do a nice deckled edge. And if you ink that, that could really make that stand out quite nicely. So if I just grab myself a piece of a bit of ink, just to see, I know it's not great orange, but I'm just trying to see what it would look like. Just get myself a sponge. So if I just do that, and you can see how nice that decal edge actually is. So it's quite a nice little feature, is that? So there you can see the decal. Let's try another one. I don't really know what this one is. Let's see what that one is, because it looks a bit odd, does that one? It's not one I'm familiar with. They're not, certainly not the, it's got like a line and an arrow. Give that a go. So again, I'm going to try it in at I think that's going to be 2 inches to there. I mean, obviously it's not going to be perfect because of the decal on that side. Just click it out. Now, I think that might be the score line, and it does actually give a very nice score. So it seems that this one, where it actually makes sense that that would be a folded piece of paper and the line that you're doing is the score line. In terms of just the normal straightforward straight cut, have a look at that one. So I think I'll try doing a 5 by 5 centimetre piece of paper. It seems to have cut that okay. So if I slide that under now and do 5, thinking for like possible tea bag folding, that's the square it's cut. And if we do the measurements, 2 by 2, and it does seem to be staying pretty true. If we look at that, it's on the edge of the ruler and it's up to 2, and it seems to be not running out or running in. So it does seem to be, for the money, quite true. I'm actually very impressed. I hadn't thought it would be quite that accurate. Let's just try one more. See what about this? It's a little bit stiff to turn, so maybe if you had dexterity issues, you might have trouble turning that, but I think that might slacken off as you use it more. I'm going to just move that in, because I think that'll make the whole thing a bit more stable as well if I've got that arm in. And I can line upwards the bed, and the bed's, I'm trying to see, it's 3 inches, so it's 6 inches. So it's got, oh, that's good, yes, because it's also got a centering part. So I could actually centre that using the centre by having the same amount both sides. If I click that one out, and you can see that's done a kind of a wavy edge. So if I can bring in do a piece of plain white paper to show you that one, so you can see the wavy edge there. So it's just, I've just thought for just a little additional trimmer to what I use with my Cutterpillar Pro for general cutting purposes, and if I want to be 100% certain it's going to be accurate, I'd definitely go with my Cutterpillar Pro, but obviously very expensive. I don't know how long these blades are likely to last, but I thought with the different numbers that you've got, I think there's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so there's 12 different ones. And the score one will be very useful, and that's never going to wear out. The perforating one perforated brilliantly. I was very happy with the decal, and the wavy one has also come out nice. So yeah, I think for the money that you're paying, you're getting quite a lot of trimmer. So thanks for that. Bye for now.